Continue. Time to continue. Hello, hello. Let me turn up this a little bit. Maybe not that much. Okay. All right. We're going to keep working on the game. Is the plan. We're going to get this game working. All right, let's see where I was. I was going to debug this. Okay. The letting me play on my the letting me play when it's not my turn bug. All right. Let's fix that one. So first we got to add validation to the server action. So let's do that. See, what music should I listen to? Okay. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Validate play card. We're gonna add the validation that it's my turn. Check if it's the player's turn. Well, that's not even a function. Come on, Copilot. Come on, man. I gotta have like a current player turn thing. Yeah, it's right here. Duh. All right. We got the player ID. So we just gotta do if player ID does not equal I guess I'll just do s dot battles. You know what? I gotta do it down here. Check if it's the player's turn. There you go. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I wish this was not so long. It goes to the end. I don't know if that's better. Okay. All right, that does it on the server. So now we can go, let's restart our server. Now we can go to the front end. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start bouncing. Oh my, wait a minute. My video is really lagging. I'm gonna unplug it for a second. Usually that fixes it. Oh yeah, okay, we're back. Huh. Restart this. Okay, we're gonna restart. Create a room. Join. Play a card. And then play again. Ooh, it's not my turn. It's not my turn. So the server's working good. Server's working good. So I gotta put a breakpoint over here, which I did. But I wrote a note for myself. Let's see. 10 response was not sent to the person who played the card. So we need to find a different way to update the current player turn. All right. Okay. On end turn. You know what? We should just send that on end turn response. Actually, no, we shouldn't. Because we don't want to draw cards if we end our wait. Current player turn. Let me write a comment here. On end turn. Let me see. What's the right way to do comments? And is it 3? Oh yeah. Gets called for opponent player. Not the player that is ending their turn. All right. Good to have some commentation. Some commentation. Used implicitly. Why is there used implicitly here? Yeah. Oops. Ends their turn. Does not get called for the player that ends their turn. Okay. It's good to have documentation. So what we can do is we can get it on the play card. Play card. I guess it's on the player. We'll go to player. Played cards count. We end turn. We should have this function return the response back. So how about end turn response? Return. Is that not it? Wait, what is this? Unhighlight all cards. Played cards clear. Select the card you'll know. So this should also return the end turn response. End turn response and then return. Okay. All right, and then we get end turn response equals this. Use explicit type, please. No vars here. we could do. All right, so yeah, let's go back to. Where do I have this defined? Let's see. Battle proto. Okay. End turn response is over here. Oh yeah, it's already a thing. So fails to end turn. Okay. Well, I should be inside. I think we just want. Let me see. You know what? I think we can do this all in here. So let's like end turn response. Yeah, we can do all the handling in the end turn function, so it's a little cleaner. But I just need to update the battle state. Current player ID equals end turn response dot next player ID, and that should fix all the issues. And then I can return the end turn response if we need to. Okay. I wish usages. Is it used more than once? Let me see. No more played card response, no more moves available. And then it just ends the turn? Huh. All right. This can be inverted, right? We can invert the logic. Invert. Yeah, it's always better to invert. You don't want to have nesting. You want to reduce nesting. Okay, so I think that's good for that. On the server side, I have to make sure it returns the current player's turn on the end turn remote procedural call, aka RPC. Okay, let's go to end turn and connect response is going to be. Oh, we are sending response to other player that's ended their turn. I don't think that comment is supposed to be there. It's supposed to be here. And that comment doesn't make any sense. Oh, but I am getting the... Okay, it should already work because I'm already sending it back. Okay. Let's just test it out then. Let's just test it out. I'm just going to restart. Let's restart. Is my chat working? Let me see. I think it's working. All right. Yeah, I can't play anything. Oh, yeah. Okay. And let's go to other card. Let's go here. Whoa. Cannot place card. Cannot place shape. What's this? Ever playing card status. Cannot place path card. Cannot place shape at X113. Why not? Why not? Why not? Play card? Why not? Okay, what was the message? Cannot play shape at X1, X13. Shape tile H for player. It doesn't say why, it just says what. Shape for player. Oh, that was an RPC error. Wait, no, it wasn't. It's erroring in this catch. So that means this errored. Huh? So it is an RPC error? Error playing. It's definitely okay. Let me check the server. Let's check the server. It is a server error. Yeah, that is the message. I wish I had a stack trace. How do I get a stack trace? Cannot play shape. I'll just it's this one. Yeah, I need a return errors.new. How do I like give a stack trace when this happens? Stack trace would make things a little easier for me to figure out. Little easier. Let's make a new prompt. I print an error message, but I would like a stack trace. Make it easier to debug if it goes into here. To use a stack trace with your error in Go, you can use a format or a log package in combination with a runtime debug, or use a third-party package like package errors, or the new errors wrapping from Go 1.13. What version of Go do I have? Does it tell me? Right here, Go root 1.23. Oh yeah, that's way above 1.13. This will log the stack trace but not include it in the returned error if you want it inside the error. Wrap error with stack trace using okay. Yeah, I don't really need it. I don't really need a oh my gosh, but I have to like write that every time. Debug. Maybe I can do a function that'll help me. Can I make a function that always includes the stack trace for printing errors out? Let's see what that gives us. Log and error f. So it takes in a string and arguments. Okay. And I guess it just loops through the arguments. How's that work? Let me see. Oh no, it doesn't even need to do that. Go is crazy. It's like JavaScript. And then we print out the error. And then we get a stack trace. And then we return the error back also. Oh, damn. That's actually pretty nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I like that a lot. A lot. We'll just put in the util function for now. If we get more functions in here, if this gets too big, we'll split it up later. We don't want to prematurely organize things. That, and we don't want to do premature abstraction either. Util.log and error f. Okay. Cannot play shape at for player. Is that what it actually wrote? Return. Which error message do I like better? Shape. One gives a shape, the other gives an offset. I think I'd rather have it shape, actually. Okay. That should make things a little more straightforward. I just got to remember to use that more often. But actually, let me test it. Ooh, if I restart the server, I'm going to lose the state of the game. Whew, okay. We'll test it later. I got to figure out why it's going into here in the first place. So, it's saying I can't place the shape at 113, and I don't know why. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to need a breakpoint here to figure that out and re-trigger the error. It says like what I can't do, but the log doesn't tell me why I can't do it, which is the big problem. What's up, X-Men Liz? Famger? How's it going? Yeah, because the problem is like any one of these reasons, I guess, could prevent me from putting down a piece. But actually, why doesn't it say the reason? Shape is not touching the... Oh, the reason is above it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm dumb. Cannot play shape. That means shape is not touching bottom of the board for player number 1. The problem... Am I not player number 1? Am I not player number 1? It says I'm player 2? What does the other guy say? What does it say for the other person? Maybe the game's confused. Game's confused. Let's see. They're both player 2. How did that happen? How did that happen? That explains the issue. That explains everything. That is everything I need to know about the situation. Except it's not. Because I need to know why they're both player 2 somehow. Let's play both player 2. We're both on the same side of the board, I guess. How did that happen? Let me restart. Is it because when I restart, it sets me to player 2? So it's like a rejoin problem. It's a problem with the rejoin. The rejoin. The rejoin logic. Now I'm player number 1. I don't get it, bro. How'd that happen? Maybe I shouldn't question it because it's fixed again. All right, let's just keep playing until we get to some position that we can't play anymore. You know what? I gotta put a breakpoint also on the server to make sure the game is working correctly. On the validation part, check if move available. Can play shape. Board height, board width. We go through every card. Player number. Let me see. Let me make sure that's working. Put a breakpoint there. Let me change the song real quick. Change the song. Oh my god, just a lo-fi version of this? This is crazy. Dang it. I can't find it. Oh well. Oh well. Huh. All right, let's just get back to coding. Okay. Voodoo breakpoint. Let's play a card. We got a valid move. That's good. That is good. Let's play a card on this side. We got another valid move. Very guys, very nice. Let's go here. Just got a valid move. We sure do. Oh, you know what? I just realized what the issue is, I think. I just realized what the issue is. I checked before I play the move, but I need to check after I play the move, I think. Yeah. Wait. No, wait, no. It doesn't actually it doesn't matter. Hold on, let me see the logic over here. Sorry, first I check myself. Then I check if the opponent has an available move. Let me think about that for a second. So the thing with this is well, okay. Wait. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This has to be afterwards. This has to be after I play a card. Okay. Yeah, shoot. Okay, let's just fix that. Let's just let's update this. Validate play card. Let's at the bottom over here. We got to do this stuff. So we validate, we play the card. Wait a minute. Invalid card. It's got to be something like, oops. Wait, what does this return? It's connect response. All right, let's do res and error. And then, yeah, where did that code go? Let's see. Over here. So what happens if there's no more moves? We check. Oh, you just send a response back. No more moves available. Check if move available. Huh. We only care if there's no more moves available for both players. So, okay. No more moves available. And we just can get rid of this case. And then let's take this and let's go in here. I guess we can just do this. I guess we should put this in a function too. Let's just put this stuff in a function. Okay. Do action. Check if moves left. Turns the player in the battle. Play, card response. Oh, we don't need any of this stuff. Turn validation error. New connect error. Okay. Oh, we need the battle. All right, let's see the battle. Battle. And we need the player. Okay. Dang it. We need the server too. All right, let's just attach it to the server, I guess. Okay. We need the battle ID also. No, we have it. Battle.battle ID. And then the player.player ID. We got both of those. Okay. And down here, return success, I guess. Okay. Okay, let's just do var. And then errors. Error, I guess. Unused variable. Okay. If error does not equal nil, then we would just return. And the response, I guess, is a result. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, let's do this a little bit differently. Error redeclared. Oh. Okay, let's rename this to path card error. Then we call check if moves left. This returns the result and an error also. See, is this not right? No new variables on the left side, results already something. Okay. Do it that way. There we go. New connect error. Wonder what the point of using the connect error is versus just an error. Should be. Well, I'm actually returning a connect error in here, and so everything's connect errors. Wait, what's wrong with this? Unused variable? Oh, yeah. Okay, oops. Wait, I'm on. What am I doing? Oh. Let's return res nil. That's what we got to do. Okay. We do check if moves left after we play the card. Okay. Let me just write a comment. We need to check if moves left after we played the card. Okay. That should do it. I'm just going to restart server. It's going to break the game, but whatever. We restart. Make sure the server... Oh, there's an error on the server. Whoops. Where's the error? One too many? Yeah, okay. One too many. Now we're in business. Okay. Whew. Oh, I gotta stand up for a second. Oh. I need to make this closer. Just gotta stretch real quick. Stretch. Okay. There we go. How loud is the microphone? No, that's fine. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's play. What? Wait, okay. We can turn this off for a second. For a hot second. We gotta play fast. How fast can we play? Maybe I should make the game more simple. So it's easier to debug the win condition. Whoa! I got an error. Error starting gRPC call. What is this? Error starting gRPC call. Server closed the connection to reset the stream. What is this? What is this? I'm going to post it in chat. GPD. And also, is there anything on the... Oh, there is an error here. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. What is this? Run in its own Go routine. This isn't my code. This is library code. Return nil, connect response, and nil error. Oh. Return nil, connect response, and a nil error. Well, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. This is not the stack trace I want. Battle interceptor. What happened? Damn, it's straight up bugged out. Response. Panic server. Return nil. Play card return nil. And nil error. Yeah, but I don't see the freaking stack trace that I need. What is this? This is like a frame later. Battle interceptors. I need to see my code. Okay. So this is the closest. Auth interceptors, battle interceptors. All right, let's just go to the play card, RPC, and see where that can freaking happen. At some point, I decided to return nil for both. How'd that happen? Play card. Response. So if the response is null, then we have an issue. Somehow a response can be null. I guess it could. But it can't be nil and have no error at the same time, can it? Let me see. Handle pass card. Oh, I'm not checking for the error. Oh, shoot. That's why. Freaking confused myself. Okay, here we go. Now we try again. At least the front end doesn't have to compile, so it's pretty fast. It's a lot slower when the front end has to compile. Okay. Bam. 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 Wait. Bam. 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 We're going to put this right there. Oh, I'm at the point. I'm at the point, or I'm close to the point. Shape already occupied. Whoa, I'm getting a lot of messages here. Cannot place shape at. That's because check if moves left is a little too much. Check if moves available. Can place shape. Yeah. Damn. This is good for debugging, but it's really a lot of stuff. Okay. I'd think about. So the other thing I can do is return the reason. Okay. Okay. Let's okay, let's just put a breakpoint. Worry about that later. Let's continue testing what we're testing. Put a breakpoint there. Let's see what happens. Right there. All right. Found the move. And then see over here. Let's play that. Whoa. Oh, it's out of bounds. There we go. We still got to move left. And I can play this card. So do I have any move lefts after here? Let me see. Other than that, I don't think so. Oh, no, I have one up there. I have this one. No, that's not a move. No, it actually doesn't fit. Okay, so this is like... Oh, wait, I got to move here too. So I got 2 more moves left. All right. All right, all right. So here... What am I... Check if move available. Hold up. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So I think this is my last move. I can't play anything after this. Let's see. Nope. 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 Nothing else fits. Nope. So it should. Wait. Wait a minute. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Where's my breakpoint? Check if moves available. It did not find a valid move. Console. Hold up. Hold up. But it returns a... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't update the logic. This is... Wait a minute. I did update the logic. It only returns... Check if move available. So if no moves available for the opponent... It should have gone into here. No more moves available for both players. Check if moves left. Let me see something. Result. If error does not equal nil. Oh, you know what? That doesn't return an error. So that was a no more moves left for both players situation. But this player still has a... Oh, this player doesn't have a move anymore. I took it. Oh. So it is working. I just scuffed up the code. I scuffed it up. Okay. That's good. That's good. Let's fix this. Actually, I think we update the front end now. The front end should have ended the game. Yeah, let me see what the front end is doing. Play card. It's supposed to check. Debug log, game over. Both players have no more moves. Is that not what it says? Battle client.endgame. I don't see that. Both players have no more moves. Handle path card. Play card. Hold up. What is this? Oh, I do this in here? I guess either player can do the end turn stuff, but this also works. Little path card. Check if moves left. I should have gone here. I didn't get the player's hand and stuff. Cannot play shape. So it's not getting here. It's because result. Error. It's not getting here. Response. Oh. I see the issue now. I see the issue. I need to change this. This should just be Boolean. Booleaned. True. Okay. This simplifies it. Move available for both players. Result. In this case, we just do and do that. So, okay, if moves for both players are not available, then res dot message dot status result equals no more moves available for both players. Okay. And then that's it. Okay. I think that'll do it. Let's test it out again. Then I'm just going to double check that this ends the game. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. We might have V1 of the game finally working. Finally working. We might actually have a playable game now. We might actually found aliens in the code base. It's going. We're going. Playing stuff. All right. Let's make things hard to play. All right, we're getting there. Can't even play this. Oh, I can play this right here. Is that it? Oh, I can still play something. Nope. It's going to be this guy. I can still play something. What can I even play? Uh-oh, that's a bug. I literally can't play anything. It thinks I can. Oh man. I should have set a break. I should have set the breakpoint on. Let me see. Too late now. The game thinks I can play something or what? Let me see something. Enter result. Dang, why is it on one line? Okay, hold up. Let me... Yeah, let me just make this shorter. Okay. The response was success. Play card response success. Huh. The game thinks I can still play a move? Oh, wait, I can. What the heck? How did I not see that? What is going on? Am I blind, dude? Oh my gosh. Failed to play card. Play card response, no more moves for both players. Wait. Oh, shoot. It worked, but yeah, okay, I need to fix the front end code. Front end code is botched a little bit, but it worked. Okay. All right, we just got to turn it off now. It's a game over. And we got to fix this code. Okay, so this... We're already switching on the result, so... Debug.log error. Does this actually... Why did that throw an error? Is that what log error does? Logs an error message to the console. It said... Failed to play card. Yeah. So is this one. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Will cause Unity to pause? To check if Unity is pausing automatically on errors, open the console window. Look at the icons. You'll see 3 toggles. There also may be a pause. There may also be a pause on error toggle. Error pause. I guess that's why. Okay, well, we can just delete all this. Game over. And over here. I think it falls through, right? Let me double check with... We're already switching on the result, so okay. Let's just double check that switches work how I think they work. If we don't break, it goes down to the next case, right? Oh, they don't fall through? I'm getting confused with Java, I guess. I'll get a compile error. Really? The IDE isn't telling me anything. Unreachable code detected. What? Dude, why do they do different stuff in different languages? Okay, hold up. So this don't work. This don't work. There's a return here. Oh, wait, success is in the case? No more moves available. This isn't even possible anymore. So I'm just going to delete that. Okay. So this should be break. There we go. I feel like this works. Is ChatGPT just on drugs? What? One small issue. But there's no breaks in some of the cases. You said they don't fall through to default. Can fall through only if the next case label is immediately after and has no body. Legal fall through to another case. This is illegal? To another. The fix is to group only cases and treat default as its own block. What? Really? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think ChatGPT is just wrong. Wait a second. Oh, I gotta Google this. C# switch fall through with default. Switch fall through in C#. Falling through switch case can be achieved by having no code in a case or using a special go-to case. Go-to? Why the fuck? Why C#? Why? Why? Why do you make it so much? Why do you make it unnecessarily complicated? The why is to avoid accidental fall through, for which I'm grateful. This is not an uncommon source of bugs in C and Java. Dude, no. No. You're gonna have more bugs if you just don't do if you do something different than everybody else. Oh, hey there, have you found back to some ground truth after the conspiratorial dive into Stop Killing Games? Well, how's it going? What are you feeling on ATM? Why complicated? It's labeled continue. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe this is more clear, but I think they should have just done what C and Java was already doing, because I don't want to have to like remember a new switch case thing just for C#. And it's like slightly more, it's like more verbose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right now I'm working on my game, just working on the game. Then I'm building for fun. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm waiting for the Stop Killing Games stuff. Like I responded to like the industry. I have like the industry response stuff, but like from Europe or whatever, like that European group. I'm waiting for like more people to respond to it that are like executives in the industry because I don't know if anyone is responding to it. Let me see. Yeah, I just said Stop Killing Games industry response is BS. Read that real quick. Like I went over it here. We read over the content. The actual response. It's a smell. These are like all the people part of this group, which is like a bunch of executives in like EA, Ubisoft, and like all these big game companies. Like this is I really hated this response, man. I really like we appreciate the passion of our community. However, the decision to discontinue online service is multifaceted. Dude, I just feel like that's so condescending. Like what? Like this doesn't even make sense. This is like giving me brain damage. Like, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't blend it out. Like it's like they're like it's like they think we're asking them politely. It's like no, we're not. This isn't something we're like requesting polite. This is something we're like, hey, we're gonna make this happen, whether you like it or not. It's not a situation where they just like, oh, we appreciate the passion, but we can't do it. It's like, we're gonna do it anyway. This isn't like a like in the video I said, like, this isn't like an unban request where they can just say no to you. This is like an actual, like, we have signatures, like over 1 million signatures. It's gonna go through government processing. So like this response just got me like, this response just like I was really blown away. I was just really blown away over it because it's like they're so like, they are so, well, like, what is the opposite of down to earth? Like, what is like oblivious or something? Like, I'm pretty sure all this did was like piss everybody off. Like this kind of response. Like, we appreciate the passion, but we can't do that. It's like, like, come on. Are you kidding me right now? It should have. They basically just said, no, we can't do that. But they should have said, like, we'll try our best to do it. At least, you know, we'll try our best to do what they want. Not necessarily saying no. That would have been better. Like that would have been a more down to earth response to everything. But this is straight up like their whole PR team should just get fired. Like, this just straight up pisses everyone off. Like, if you wanted to find the thing to piss everyone off the most, this is what I would say. This is what I would say. Dude, did they really have no like understanding of, like, they've never talked to a people. You know, it's like they're like, it's like they just asked ChatGPT to make a response or something. It's like it's like they're only used to talking to AI or something. Like, they've never talked to a real person before. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Oh my gosh. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I gotta keep an eye out on uh I gotta keep an eye out on what they say next, what happens. I'm following it. I'm trying to follow what's happening with Stop Killing Games. So I am eagerly waiting for what industry has to say about it or what's gonna happen. It would be cool if like Stop Killing Games can get lawyers somehow or something like that. Fall through? Okay. But yeah, back to the game, I guess. I'm just like I was going over switch statements in C# to making sure I remember how they work correctly. Well, I must go. Just taking a quick stop for now. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you. Hope you have a good rest of your night or day or whatever. Dip the jackpot. Most definitely, but I love how it roars, as cringe as it is. It's like a Uno reverse, oops, we might Uno reverse ourselves strategy. Sad as it is, but yeah, Raffle. Well, they actually do think we are the small kiddos and they can do whatever they do. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to break you. Oh, I know you're good. It's like a good soap opera. Yeah, me too. Might become a total nightmare shit show, but at this point, I don't believe they can just sink it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. It's like, I mean, man, their response was just like, "Yeah, sorry, no, we can't do that," and then like, what? Man, it's crazy. Okay. Where was I with the switch statements? Just trying to figure out how the fall through works in the switch statements. C#. Dude, I can't believe C# has a different way of doing switch statements than Java and C. Come on, man. Do I have to type go to default is the question? Like, do I have to do this? Should I just do it just to be safe? Because ChatGPT thinks I have to do that, and I feel like I don't have to do that. Even though the box have the same content, C# requires you to separate the default case from other group cases. I'm just gonna do it just to be safe. Nobody knows how it works because it's not the same as everything else. Go to default. Okay. Let's just do that and then recompile the game and then test it out again. Let's make sure that the wind condition is working. So let's compile both of them. We got to compile both because there's two of them. All right. I think we've compiled. I got two Unities here. That's why I'm like going back and forth because this game's multiplayer, so I need two Unities open to play it. Oh man, why do I make it so hard on myself? But I really like multiplayer games. Okay, I gotta end this game. Let's make a new one. Let's go back to the lobby and join the new one. All right. Game is starting. I think, unless I got an error. RPC exception, status canceled. Huh. I see this error happen every now and then. And this is in the join. This is in here. I wonder, I could put a try catch block to fix it, but stream closed by client. Huh. Wait a minute. The logs say the server closed the stream, but then the server says the client closed the stream. Is this like a Spider-Man situation? We're both pointing at each other? Or I'm not going to worry about that right now, I guess. Not until I figure out how to repro it. Let's keep playing the game. Because it doesn't really affect the game. It's just the log. All right, all right. Play moves fast. Let's go. Do. Oh, that didn't count? Oh, it does count. All right. Wait, I got an error. Failed to play path card. Oh, what is this, dude? What is this? That is not what I want. Invalid argument. Error playing card. Hey, Cat Codes, how's it going? Error playing card. Ooh, I did get a whole error here. I got a stack trace too. Stack trace. Right here. Wait a second. Battle? Oh, this isn't the stack trace I did myself. It's actually very nice. It is very nice. Like, I didn't think it would be this good, but it is. Like, I'm doing the... How am I doing that again? Oh, string debug.stack. Yeah, you gotta... Like, I don't know what, but at work, we get the stack traces when we throw the errors in Java. Yeah, in Java, I guess when you throw the error, it just gives you the stack trace automatically. Or at least it does. Wait. Do you get a stack trace in Java if you throw an error? Yes, in Java, if you throw an error, a stack trace is automatically generated and available in throwable object. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just making sure, like, a lot of stuff we have is custom at work, so it's like, I don't know if we're making the stack trace, but no, I was right. Yeah, Java, you get a stack trace for throwing the error, and in Golang, you don't. And then I was like, dude, what the heck? Like, I didn't realize how much I relied on stack traces for errors. And I was like, we gotta have the stack trace. It's weird. I wonder if there's like a Golang option to provide a stack trace for errors. That's a good question. Actually, let me ask ChatGPT. Golang for errors. Is there a Go option to provide stack traces? Oh, add HTTP before that, by the way. Can you test, please? Yeah, I can test it. How would I test it? Was out for a smoke, but I had you on the ear. What's your knowledge on switch case and C#? Because there's also switch expressions. If you don't know them, want your brain to blow. Dude, like, I know, like, yeah, I mean, I was very confused on the switch statement where like you can't fall through to the next code case in C# if you have like stuff in here. Like if I like did something in here, apparently, like if I just did debug.log, it doesn't fall to the next case. It has to be empty. And then ChatGPT thinks I need this go-to default for default. And I'm like, man, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, you're trying to send me something? How are you trying to send it to me? You can send it to me on Discord. If you want. This is a Discord server too. But I don't think I have my Discord server on YouTube. It's on Twitch though. Yeah, I know there's like other ways to do switch cases. Like there's like arrow things you can do to return stuff. Am I allowed to share a link? There's a Nye article on my bookmarks that helps grasping. Yeah, you can share links. I don't have any like stuff that like bans links. I have like no moderation in this channel, bro. It's rough out here. I'm freaking. If someone comes in with like a bunch of, if someone raids me with a bunch of gooners, like I'm toast. I am toast. I can send you the server. Let me see. Uh-huh. Okay, give me a second. Copy link. Here you go. All right. How to write elegant code with C# switch expressions. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta go through this. That'd be cool. Thank you for that. I will bookmark that. Let's see. Okay. I gotta organize my bookmarks better. Damn. Damn, brother. All right. Where is my Discord? Oh, here it is. It's fairly welcomingly written, but gets deep at some point. Gets deep. It goes deep in the switch cases. At some point, you have go to back to the top case, and then you have loops in here and recursion, and it's crazy. I don't know. You just write your whole code in the switch. You just make a circuit. Okay. Let's do what happened. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I was debugging this. What happens here? I gotta go back to Golang. Right here, cannot place shape. Error. Cannot place shape at X2 for player is not touching bottom of board, is not neighboring an own piece for player 2. Oh. Wait. I think. What? Wait, is this bug where we're both player 2 again? We're both player 2. No, dude, don't tell me. I'm player 2? That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. How'd that happen? Where's the other Unity? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's working. Wait. Okay, that's not it. Okay, that's good. Okay. Wait a minute. So I can't play that? What? Invalid play? Card is not within bounds. What? Wait, it works though. What? Oh my gosh, these logs are way too long. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I guess it's working. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's play here. Let's play here. Game over. Both players have no more moves. I guess it worked. Cannot be placed on an occupied tile. Game over? Okay, it gamed over, but it didn't end the game. It's supposed to end the game. Did it end the game for the other player? Oh, it did end the game for the other player. Game over, you lose. Did I win? Wait, let me play a card there, though. Oh, wait. Game over, you lose, get good sun. Let me see. GitHub.io. Oh, it says it needs my camera and my microphone. How's that work? Avatar tracker? Yeah, it's going to be released on mobile. Set background? Add file? You host it on GitHub. Is that your GitHub? Can I see the source code? Use the images. Whoops. Hold up, let me check something. All right, here we go. We have a cat. It's pretty cool. Surprised ChatGPT figured all this out. ChatGPT is getting good. But it requested my camera, and I can't give it camera access because I'm streaming. It's a VTuber TRS tracker. Oh. Yeah, I always wondered how to set up how VTubers set their thing up with their camera. So it's supposed to so I become the cat? I don't know. can enable the microphone. Hello, hello. Reload this page. Camera permission denied. Denied. I wonder if this will break my camera if I turn it on. Should I turn it on? I don't know. Think about it. So what happened with his thing? In-game response? Received response from server. Those work? Can I see the GitHub? Can I see the GitHub code real quick? Play card response code. Success. Oh, I remember. Oh, okay. I know what happened. I remember what I need to fix, which was the end turn was not end game. Okay, I need to return something from this. All right, to do return the end game result. And yeah, didn't play the card. Actually, we can have the server send back an event. And also make sure the piece is still played. Actually, okay. Actually, I think I still go down. I think I don't return here. I think this is a break situation. I gotta think about this for a second. Maybe I put all this in a function. Make art for the game? Maybe.
Hey, this is a video.
Check the video on Discord. Oh yeah, that's kind of neat. Oh wow. All right, I could try it out real quick. Let me see. No readable device? Wait a minute. I don't know if it might not recognize my camera because my setup is like pretty crazy. But I added the file. I don't see myself. I don't think it's working. I added the image and then I enabled the camera. Maybe it doesn't see me. Maybe my camera is what? How do I know what camera it's using? I gotta figure out. Oh, I see why. Let me try this camera. I did add both. I did add both. See, they're both on. Let me refresh and try again. Give me a second. Give me a second. Huh. It says it camera denied. Add at least 2 frames. Wait, it says the camera's denied. Why is it saying that now? Okay, here we go. Wait, I'm giving access and it still says the camera microphone is denied. What? What's going on? Okay, hold up. Oh, no, wait. Now it's like, now it doesn't have my microphone. Hello, hello, hello. At least 2 frames. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I need the other frame because the second pixel frame. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me give the. It won't let me. It won't get my camera. Man, what's going on? Like I put them both on, but when I refresh, it says camera and mic permission denied. Recently used. Maybe if I delete the cookies, I don't know. Is that a cookie? Reload. Camera mic permission denied. No. Hold up. Let me go to site settings. Oh, reset. Let me reset the permissions. That might do it. No. Dude. I reset everything. No. Why is it doing that? Trying. It won't let me give it permission for some reason. Hold up, let me try something. Let me try something. Oh, wait. It's because I was incognito. Okay. No, it didn't. It wasn't. It didn't even work if I got out of incognito mode. What? What's going on? Let me ask ChatGPT why this is happening. I'll send a picture. Why is it denying? Why is it saying it's denied, but I gave it perms? You stupid Chrome. Just equip the frames and try? Okay, yeah, we can equip. Give me a second. All right, Pixel 1, Pixel 2. Okay, we equipped them. Right here. Is it working? I don't think it's working. Ooh, I one time it got my microphone somehow. Let me see. I gotta check some stuff. No. Manage. Sites can ask to use your camera. Microphone. Manage. Oh, it's using this microphone? It's the wrong one. Try this one. Now is it? Doesn't see it? Doesn't get it? Nope. Yeah, what the heck? That's weird. Let me let me just see what ChatGPT said. The error message means the browser system still blocked access to a camera microphone, even if you think you allowed it. Here's a checklist. Click the lock icon in the address bar. Click site settings. Ensure camera microphone is set to allow. Reload the page. Check Chrome camera defaults. Where's the lock? I don't have a lock. I have this thing. Connection is secure. Microphone. Camera, microphone. Allow. Still says denied. I made it like I explicitly said to allow on this side in the site settings here. I put allow to both camera and microphone. Come on. Come on. There's something funky. Wait, it says it's like all right. Well, try incognito, a different browser. Maybe if I use Edge. Let me see. Oh no, it says the same thing on Edge, even after I allow. There might be a bug in the code. I don't know. We might be. Could it be a bug in the code? get user media. So I guess the code where it does this thing might be weird. Okay. All right, back to the game. What was I doing? I wrote the to do to make sure I remember. I gotta listen to some System of a Down. Okay. Have the server send back an event and also make sure the card, and to say the card. All right, let's go to the server and send down the end game event to everybody. I also got to fix these logs. Okay, I'm going to close every single tab and then open and turn. We do send the response back, but let me just let me write this way. It's less confusing to me. Whoops. Whoops. Paste. There we go. Okay. A little more straightforward for me. Oh, wait, we can't do that because we need the response. Never mind. False alarm on that. I kind of, If I'm returning it in the RPC here, then I'm sorry, man. I really tried to get it working. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the mic isn't available or blocked. End game. I do return the end game response. I think the most straightforward thing to do is pull this code in a function, and then I wish there was a way to fall through here elegantly. I need an elegant way of doing this because I need to. I guess I could just break here, but then I'm gonna have a race condition. Unless I could make a variable that tells me if the game ended, so I can not do this part. But I don't like branching logic in the code because branching logic makes everything confusing. It makes the code confusing. Join your Discord as well. Last notion on the Switch question for was internet, but super helpful is Switch when? Switch when? Huh. I'm gonna make a game in ChatGPT. What should I ask? If I want to make a game, something you can make in ChatGPT. Well, if you want to make it in the browser like JavaScript, then you can make maybe like a you press spacebar to jump over the obstacles. So you're running and you press spacebar to jump over stuff because it's like coming at you. Packlerapp said that he also tried to test it on Mac OS on Safari and Fireworks and neither working. Did he get the same error, Packlerapp? Probably like it was just like permission denied or something. There might be some issue with the logic there. But yeah, it looks like Packlerapp also tried it. Cat codes. I'm surprised my camera hasn't desynced yet. Maybe off-brand dinosaur game? Yeah, could be. Anyone has a roundup on what browsers do matter nowadays? I only use Safari and Firefox, but oh, it's okay. I mean, like, it just depends how badly you want me to fix it. Then we can fix it if you want. But if you don't really care that much, then we don't have to look at it, at the code. Anyone has a roundup on what browser? I only use Safari and Firefox, but want to dabble in full frontal web. Wasm. Wasm, you said? WebAssembly? Test early on browsers. Any recommends? I basically use Chrome. I have some friends who are saying Brave browser is the best browser ever or something. I think like the problem with Chrome right now is like I haven't figured out how to install the ad blocker because they removed the ad blocker from the Chrome store. And now I'm like, should I switch to Brave? Wasm is WebAssembly. WebAssembly. It's like assembly, I guess, but for the web. Assembly language is it's the code that I guess like a C compiler compiles down to assembly, and then the assembly compiles the binary. Wait, how does that work again? I remember in school I had to code in assembly, which sucked balls. Does C compile to assembly? Yeah, C does compile to assembly, or more precisely, to machine code. C source code compiler front end parses into an intermediate representation. Compiler backend translates intermediate representation into assembly code. Assembler turns assembly code into object code. Linker combines object files into the final executable binary. Object code is binary. Yes, object code is binary, specifically machine code in a format your system can understand. Object code equals binary plus metadata. It's not just raw machine instructions. It's a binary file that includes compiled machine instructions, symbol tables, relocation information, section headers. Whew. All right. I guess I was right. I guess I was right yet again. Just kidding. Yeah, well, that's the reason I do use Safari and Firefox. Yeah, I mean, like, if you have the GitHub link to your code, we can definitely look at it. Yeah, LOL, that's the reason I do use Safari and Firefox. Full block with AdGuard and UBlock Origin works perfect, just not for testing for the mat. True. True. WASM you can file from Rust, C, and C++, and some other high language like Lispy ones. Yeah, man, I gotta try out what WASM stuff. Every week I see like WASM is dead, and then the next week I see WASM is alive again, and then next week I see like the tech articles coming in back and forth. Swift game, the WASM target. Since you're used to C# might be the easiest. No, I'm not used to C#. I'm used to Java. I code in Java. I write the server code for Pokemon Go. Watch an iPad, 10 on MacBook. Nice. Yeah, I work on the Pokemon Go server, which is Java. Let me see. Game over. Both players have no more moves. I'm still deciding how I want to do this, man. I could just introduce state, like game over state. Maybe that's just what I should do. Dude, I hate it. I hate adding state to the program, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Game over equals false. Then we have var response equals battle client. Game over equals true. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Hold up. Not only do I need to send game over, but I got to call the end turn event directly. Can I do that? I can. You know what? I can. Can I inject this? Hold up, let me check my bindings. I might just call this directly and call it a day. This might be good. Can I inject this? Where is this used? Oh, I am injecting it into the container. So hypothetically, if I make this public, and I go to my player class, I can just inject it right here because I'm using Zenject. You got to have dependency injection. End turn event like that. What's the warning? It's not used. Okay, we're going to use it. Calm down. Hold your horses. And then we just do end turn event. We pass in the response. Whoa. On end turn, pass in the response. Okay. Is that not right? Is that not why we're here? End game. Oh. Okay, we don't want to pass this one in. We want the end game event. So sorry. Okay. This is the one we want. All right. end game event, end game event. Go down here and game event. On end game, we pass in the response. Okay, cool. And then we should probably return here. Let's not introduce the state. Dude, I hate state. I'm a passionate against state. And then we kind of have to like put all this code in the function, I guess. So let's just do that. All right, let's do private void intern stuff. I don't know what to call it, man. But all this code goes into function because I need to call it twice. The card? Where does the card come from? Where does the card come from? Response res. Wait, what? Oh, it's the parameter. It's, ooh, okay. All right, let's, where's my intern stuff function? Here it is. Card, parameter, and target tile. So just do target tile like that. Okay, cool. And then we just call intern stuff right here. Card, target tile. Intern because we played a card. Wait. Wait, what is this logic? Oh, we skip if we haven't. Okay. Just skip if we haven't played a card yet. And then basically we do the intern stuff here again. So let's do card, target tile. And then we return out of the full function here. Okay. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. We should be good there. At some point, I probably should organize this better, but whatever. Like, what should this be called? This is like display stuff. Maybe I'll call it intern display stuff. Because this is just like it's doing stuff for sure. It's moving cards to removing a card from your hand. It's adding the card to the discard pile. It's resetting the hand visualization. It's doing all kinds of stuff. But I basically need to call it in two places. Swift game to Wasm. I'm gonna make a quick game of Scratch and I'll send it to you. Okay. Since you used to C#, I never actually used Scratch before. What kind of how do you send a game over on Scratch? Is it like a executable or something? Since you use to C# might be easiest. Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah. For Swift, feel free to think out loud. I need a break from my own code if you up for some walkthrough and pitfall errors you stumble upon. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Right now, we're going to test the game. I don't know what BF is. Is that boyfriend? Let's just run the game. I believe we fixed the games. Okay, create room. Join this one. So like at some point I need to host a server somewhere also. Like Oh, you mean brain F? Dude, why? That sounds really hard for no reason, that language. But at some point, yeah, I need to host a server somewhere. And I used to use DigitalOcean, and now I don't like DigitalOcean anymore. Mainly because I ran out of free credits. So, like, I need to find out how to get free credits somewhere else. But let's make sure that the win condition ends, because all that code was basically for all this code. Wait, not this code. This front end code was fixing the win condition logic so that now both players should get the win screen. Before, it was only one player getting the win screen, and it was weird. And also, the final piece never got placed on the board. So we fixed both of those things right there. So let's get to the end of the game and see what happens. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Maybe there's too many boxes in this game. Oh my gosh, I can't even play this anywhere. Oops. Wait, that's a bug? That's a front end bug because like the client does the validation to if I can place a piece down on the board, but if it somehow passes the validation and when it shouldn't, it goes to the server. The server also does the validation. And then it's like, can't do that, brother. Can't do that. And it throws an error on the server. Yep. And thanks to my handy dandy printing of the stack trace, I know exactly where the error is. Dude, I still crazy how like you don't have stack traces in Go unless the server panics. I'm like, what? So I have to like explicitly get the stack trace. Like I have to do debug.stack in my logging function. And like, yeah, dude. I like Go though. I like Go a lot though. There's a lot of good things about it. There's definitely some things that I wish were better though. For sure. So the error is not touching bottom of the board and is not neighboring own piece for player number 2. But the client said I could do that for some reason. So the client thinks that's a valid move. It's not. So it got past this code. So specifically, it got here and it didn't. So we got to redo a breakpoint right there. We got to do a breakpoint. So let's do it. It's hit the breakpoint. Is it not hitting the breakpoint? Okay, well, if it's not even getting this far. Oh, wait. It goes here and it skips this. Okay, so yeah, hold up. That was a little too late. Okay, here we go. We hit the breakpoint. Hit the breakpoint. And then so like basically it's not touching the bottom of the board and it's not neighboring an owned piece. So none of those conditions are true, right? Because like the way the game works is you start from the bottom of the board, so that's always illegal. It's always legal. And then sorry about the screen switching. I was trying to go back to Unity, but I can't when it's Unity just like stops working when the debugger is on. So but we don't need to see Unity. Shape piece is neighboring own. So this should be true, but it's not true. Actually, wait. I have no idea what's going on, actually. I got to figure out which one of these are true when they shouldn't be true. Okay, that's false. So is neighboring ends up being true. Let me go deeper into is neighboring. I'm going to put a breakpoint right here. And why offset doesn't exist in current context? What do you mean? It's right here. Oh, this is a it's a function, so it's not in the frame yet. Whoops, what did I do? Don't do that. Okay, it hasn't entered the function yet, so it's not in the stacked frame. What are the coordinates? It's 10 and 0. Is that where I tried to place the piece down? Let me see. I can't. That's not where the coordinates should be. Hold up. Let me remember what I was doing on Unity. Let me go back to Unity. And I was trying to place... I was trying to do 010. That is 010. I don't know if you can see that green text, but it says 010. Yep. Okay. And just so for a sanity check, I'm just going to make sure that this actually does say true. Is neighboring true? It does say it thinks it's neighboring. Okay. So that is the issue. Let's just keep reproing it. And this time, yeah, we need to figure out what's going wrong in here specifically. Is neighboring own piece? That's weird. It's usually working unless, like, you know what causes this to break is if, like, the player... If it thinks I'm player 1, but I'm actually player 2 or something. So, like, maybe I should check if, like, if I'm the right player number. So, my player number is 1. I think that's right. Hold up. Let me double check on Unity. So, like, player 1 is, like, the coordinates are 0, 0 here. Yeah. And then I can also check the other Unity just to make sure this is player 2 in the game. Yeah, it says player 2. Okay, so it's not that either. So that's really strange. That is really strange. All right, let's just trigger the error again. I mean, at least the good thing about this is I can reproduce it pretty easily. So we should be able to get to the bottom of this if we take a closer look at what's going on. So let's go back here. Piece is neighboring owns piece. So what are the offsets? Let me check here. Maybe the offsets are all messed up. 10, 110, 111, and 211. So I need to see what piece it thinks it's neighboring actually. So right here, if neighboring tile is not equal null, and I thought I had a function for this. Wait a second. Let me go to the board. Hydrate discard pile. Nope. Wait, I thought I had a function for that. Let me check the player real quick. Is my turn? Oh, there is an is my turn function. Maybe that's what I was thinking of because it looks similar. Current player ID. If the card occupant, so basically this is asking if I own that tile, then we are neighboring the piece. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Let's hit the breakpoint. And then, okay, we hit the breakpoint where this happens, and it thinks I'm neighboring the piece on 210. Neighbor coordinates. So what's on 210 now? Let me go into the game and find out what's 210. 210 is this piece. It thinks I own this piece. I don't own that piece. That piece is red. What happened there? I can check the tile. The owner ID is 93. Let me check my ID here. My ID is that. Oh, yeah, that does say I own. How is it red then? Does it think I own all these tiles? It thinks I own all the tiles. Game thinks I own all the tiles, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, that explains it. That's not right at all. Okay, so there's something wrong when the tiles are made. The wrong owner ID is put on them. Okay, so now we're even closer to what the issue is. We have to go to the play card event. Play card event. So yeah, the play card event is this function gets called when the other player plays a card. It comes through the stream. And it lets you know that the opponent played a piece or a card via stream. Yeah, I don't know. Like a stream is now WebSockets, I guess, technically. I'm using like HTTP 2, I guess. And WebSockets are HTTP 1.1 or something. I don't know. Don't know. WebSockets aren't even HTTP. They're just WebSockets. Yeah, but I don't even know what you would do, what streams are built on. Maybe streams are just built off. Yeah, streams must be just built off sockets, but they're not built off WebSockets. Anyways, it's waiting for a message on the stream, which is bidirectional. And it sets the owner somewhere in here. Place card on board. Path card proto, opponent player. Something's funky with this logic. So if my player is equal to player 1, what is this logic, dude? So if I'm equal to player 1, then the opponent is player 2. Otherwise, he's player 1. I feel like there's an easier way to write that, but maybe I should put that into a function, to be honest. TBH. Let me put that into a function. On the player, let's do public. Get opponent player number. I think that's what we're looking for, right? Yeah. So player returns player number. Like that. And then I just copy the code I had. Let's import this. And then we just return this. Okay. Actually, but I don't think actually this is what the issue is. Whoa. What just happened? Okay. Hold up. I just formatted it by accident. Okay, there we go. Did it automatically. It freaked me out. Let's go back here. Let's just do player dot get opponent player number. Okay. We pass that in, board, place card on board. So this places the wrong thing. Dude, I can't read this, bro. Let's just do this. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Lines are too long. This function it's called Untitled Card Game. Nice. This function, let's see. It makes the tile get tile at coordinates. Okay. Tile.material equals to material, and I pass in the material actually. What material do I pass in? Dude, this is a problem with C# is the indentation gets. I have to go all the way over here. All right, let's just do this. Okay. Attack material. Okay. Cool. That makes sense. We leave attack material. So the only thing that like the only thing is like the card occupant is sent exactly right here. And I'm setting it. Ooh. Dude, I'm setting it to myself, dude. Every time. Oh my gosh, that's just wrong. That is just straight up wrong. Okay. Make art for the game? Maybe. I don't know like what kind of art I want for it or not. We'll see. We'll have to maybe we can discuss what kind of art we want. What kind of art that would be good for the game. Because I haven't really thought about it yet, what I want to do there. So maybe we'll need art. We'll see. I might like the game might need some sort of art. Not sure. The only art right now that we might need are the tiles stuff. I just need to make sure the art is not like anything copyrighted. But yeah, this is straight up wrong. I need the opponent ID. Do I even have that? I'm pretty sure it comes in at the response. Yeah, I don't have the opponent ID in this function. So let me place card on board. I think the ID comes in from the play card response. Let me go see what the response looks like. Battle.proto. Let's do play card responses over here. We return the result, coordinates, and the played card. Yeah, we have the played card. So that has the owner ID. Should have the owner ID. So played card. Does it not have it doesn't have the owner ID because I converted to a path card. Wait, why do I do that? I'm pretty sure the path card proto. Let me look it up. Path card proto. There's no owner on this. The owner ID is on the card proto. Okay. So I guess what we can do. I am so crispy at Fandrig. Dude, how's it going? I am crispy Roo. Crispy Roo. Know what I'm saying? Whew. Okay. We could the played card. We could get the owner. We could just be like owner ID is equal to played card dot owner. No, I don't know what you're saying, Magic Man. One day you'll understand. One day, once you're as crisp as I am, then it'll all make sense. It'll all hit you. You'll wake up one night and you'll be a new man. You'll be a new man. Get tile at chords. We could just pass in the owner. Place card on board. Why do I pass in the player number anyway? What am I doing with that info? Oh, I'm getting this. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's just pass in the owner ID. String owner ID. That's just the easiest thing to do. And then instead of doing that, we set the owner ID. Why am I passing in the path card? Oh. I need the shape. All right. Well, that's fine. Let's do it, owner ID. All right, I think I have one more usage of this function, so let me find it so I can fix it. Play card, okay, yeah. So here we do player.schema.id. All right. That should do it. That should fix it. So we should be able to play the game now. I mean, we should have updated owner IDs for all the tiles to make sure they're right. Teach you? I don't know if I can teach it. I don't know if I can teach it. It's like how do you teach how to be crisp? How to be crispy? Let me think. I might have to, maybe I can make a guide. Step one, you gotta use Vim mode. Vim mode. By the way, I'm getting anxiety when reading your naming schemes. Dude, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Place card on board. Place card is within. Okay, but then card of case, card type, card of sort, card of color law, but then play card response something, Rolf, no critique, probed. I just felt syntactic dyslexia or something like that. Refreshing, dude. I feel it, dude. You know what? I need to refactor this probably because like when I initially wrote it, it made sense, and then I kept adding more stuff to it, and then it doesn't make sense anymore. So I should probably refactor it. Probably. We'll see. But like I'm like in that middle point where like I'm at the middle point where like I don't want to do premature abstraction, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to suffer cuz that's not crispy. Like I don't want to have to like take the pills, you know, for the premature abstraction or whatever they make you do. You need it, but you do not want it. Wait, what does that mean? That sounds really philosophical. Okay, the IDs look better. I lost my hands, I guess, for some reason. My hand is gone. Yeah, maybe I don't need it. Maybe I need it is the wrong word. for the refactoring. I think, yeah, like, yeah, maybe I needed later when it becomes really messy or something. Two card proto. Because like, wait, what code were we looking at? Yeah, place card on board. Yeah, basically, like, if it's a path card, we place it on the board. But I guess this should be called place path card on board. You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. We should rename this. You know what? You know what? You have converted me. You used the wolo on me, and I think it worked. Because this is only for path cards. So let's do this. Let's do place path card on board. Dude, so true. So true. And I'll have another one that's like place monster card on board for the other cases later on when the game becomes more advanced. When it becomes more advanced. Okay. But like my hands are gone, dude. I swear my hand was working. Let's all right, let me see actually. Let me just restart. Yeah, like I gotta think, yeah, like so what I'm gonna have to do hopefully soon to send you this game is, well, I'm gonna have to put it on test flight. Unless you have Android. And then I have to figure out how to put it on the Google Android store or whatever. Actually, I don't know how they test stuff on Android. What do they use for that? Firebase? No. Well, if you have an iPhone, it's easier because I just put the app on test flight, and then you can download it like a normal app. Android. Otherwise, like if it's Android, I could probably just put it on the app on the Google Play Store because I think it's a lot easier to put apps on the Google Play Store than it is to put it on the iOS App Store. It costs $20 and costs like a day. Wait, what costs $20? I need new art for the login page, man. This is scaring me. I'm scared. I should make it look more like, maybe I should make it look more cute. Yeah, I don't know. My hand is missing in action. Card not found in player's card and deck. Yeah, I'll have to figure out where my hand went. So for now, I'm just going to restart the game because game over. You lose. Get good, son. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just restart the game. Okay, let's play. Play. Oh, I didn't mean to put a breakpoint here. Let's remove these breakpoints because I believe we fixed everything. All right, let's keep playing. Oh, we got more breakpoints. All right, let's keep playing. Ba-bam, bada-bing. Oh, wait, we should also try to place a card here. Oh, yeah, we can't. Okay, and we can double check the ID, the owner ID. This is 93. Yeah. Okay, the owner IDs are all updated now. Okay, so that we fixed that issue. So that's good. All right, let's keep playing. We're just like stacking pieces on top of each other. We're just stacking pieces. Let's put this one. Put this one. Put this one. We're running out of spaces. Okay, game over. Game over, you lose. Get good, son. Wait, did I really lose? Wait, we both lost. It says we both lost. Damn, dude, no one wins. Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, I need to read the messages. I need to read the messages. Okay. I'm trying to force myself always to kind of structure up front, but not in type structures paradigms, but purely naming. So the names, and especially in nested hierarchies, to try to embed some intent of what part it plays in the context so you can make full use of the dot syntax. Also, I combine Pascal, camel, kebab, snake cases, but restrict myself to use each for a specific type of behavior reasoning. Damn, dude. You use everything? I only use camel case, man. Actually, C# uses camel case and Pascal case, which is cool, I guess. Public functions in C# camel is Pascal case, I guess. Dude, I just do whatever the C# conventions are. I don't try to get fancy because the IDE yells at me when I do stuff weirdly. But I also do reflect a lot, aka create pseudo proxy rails to remind me to never mutate the original. But yeah, that's me. No need to do that. It can help or break your brain. I wonder like what part of your brain is being broken specifically. Is it like all the nested functions? Maybe. Like because if we go to that play card event here, so basically this function is basically called when the socket receives a message from the other player. I basically subscribe to like all these events in the stream. We have a listen. I'm getting to yours. Wait. I'm going down one at a time. And I have all these events. And yeah, I just subscribe to them, whatever. So they get called when there's a message sent from the server. And then this is a message that is received from the server. This is just a protobuf, play card response. And the protobuf just looks like this. It has some fields, has a static result, coordinates, and the played card. So that the other player can update their client state, the display. And it just destructures the response, I guess, here. And then if it's a path card, it does a bunch of stuff. Dude, it totally makes sense to me. I don't know. Looking good. Looks good to me. I'm actually impressed. I impress myself sometimes. All right. Takes a day, I can make it. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean you can make it, Cat Codes? Can I name the game? Yeah, we can think of a name for the game. Do I have a name for this game? Yeah, I'm not even calling. Yeah, I call it a Unity card game. I don't even have a name for it. You have a good game name? Try Fudge. Game name? Try Fuggle. Fuggle. Fuggle sounds really close to some other word. Dude, looks good. I'd call it Card Shift. Card Shift, maybe. Could be. That's a good one. Card Shift's a good one. Looks good to me. Yeah, man. That's a LGTM if I've ever seen one. Yeah, I guess the craziest part about all this code is like is this part, which is like the ginormous. This is like the WebSocket situation to go to game over screen. I guess I don't do this here. I don't know. It's a huge switch case with all the types of responses I can get from the server. So if I get a setup finish response from the server, I invoke the setup finish function, whatever, with the response. Shart gift. Oh, there you go. Now we're using our noggins. Can't do the loading screen art. Yeah, I guess I might need card art or the art. I need like the art for the tiles probably because I just spent 2 seconds on making the tiles. I just went on Canva and did like, and yeah, I just went on Canva pretty much. Card shift. What about crispy cards? What about crispy roux cards? Crisp cards. Crispy cards. Crispy cards. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're thinking. Now we're onto something. Crispy card. Crispy card or Krusty Krab. It reminds me of the Krusty Krab. Okay, so I got to make sure the server doesn't tell both clients that they lost. We don't want everyone to lose every time. It should be an easy fix. End turn. Let's go to the end turn. Crispy card is the game they play at the Krusty Krab. So, okay. I'm sending the response back, and what am I doing, actually? Wait, what am I doing in the end turn response? Next player. Oh, no, this is not the end turn response. This is, I need to go to the end game. End game. Yeah. Winner ID is tie. Yeah, I'm passing in the winner ID. I'm passing in the winner ID. Why is it? Was it a tie? This game wasn't a tie. Was it? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's not a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. End game response is empty. Oh, that's why. I got an empty response. Oh my god! Thank God I'm logging the RPCs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! I just want to thank my past self for doing that. Thank you, previous Alex. But okay, so yeah, why is it sending an empty? Why is it sending an empty thing? Let me see. Send to opponent player by ID. To opponent. Yeah, I should be. What happened here? It's something. It should never send an empty response unless. You know, maybe if this is false and this is an empty string, it's the protobuf default values. Dang. Okay. I guess everyone loses. What do I do if it's a tie? What's the game logic for that? On end game. All I'm doing is checking if the winner ID is my ID, then I won, which makes sense. If I won, it says you win. Otherwise, it says get good, son. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, what the heck? Who made it furthest up the board? Maybe that function didn't do it. I don't know. It could return. All right, I got to log here. I'm going to be like, if it's a tie, let's do some logging. Game ended in a tie. Also, I'm going to put a breakpoint here. I got to see what the heck is going on in this endgame function. I got to see what the heck is going on. But for now, actually, I better wrap up the stream. Wrap up the stream here. So yeah, thanks for coming to the stream, Cat Codes. It was fun. Maybe we can collaborate on something. That might be cool. But I figure it out. Thanks for the code advice, Packler Rap. That was fun. Packler Rap, you're motivating me to make better function names, and then maybe use camel snake case in the C# code. X-Men lives. Good to see you, Famjerg. You're making a screen? How long is it going to take? Famjerg, it's been a pleasure. We've been hanging out for a while. Love to see it. I can wait a few more minutes, I guess. I could trigger this issue one more time. Huh, this is not letting me put a breakpoint here? Maybe let's put it up here. For all the art, 15 minutes? All right, I guess we can wait. I guess we can wait 15 minutes. Let's see if we can knock out a few more bugaroos. Figure out what this one is. All right, let's turn this off, and then so I'm gonna make the text in the game a little bit easier to read because white is really hard. So let's go to the battle. Check out the canvas. Game over. Let me just turn it on for a second. And this text. Oh, wait. Why does it look more legible here? The panel is like. Oh, it looks more legible because in the game there's a bunch of pieces on the board and it's not brown like it is in the background. Also, what is that new text? Where's that new text? It's just randomly there. Is that part of this? Huh. Well, I'll look at that later. But let's make this different color. Maybe like red. Red might work. Maybe we can make it bold. Bold is good. Maybe even a little bit bigger. 120. Yeah, that's better. Game over. Okay, cool. Something like that. And then we'll save. Let me see where that new text is coming from. Maybe the end turn. No. Discard pile? Nope. Main menu? Nope. Tooltip. Oh, it's the tooltip. I guess when the game starts, I erase the tooltip, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay, let's go test it out. What is this? Just for the sake of giving a hint regarding naming, Pascal case, strictly templates, classes, singletons, etc. So everything that is unique and can be derived from or generates build something. Snake case for temporary reflections of properties of objects or to resolve a method of an object. Kebab case. Oh my gosh, you're using kebab case for proxying access to a specific nested property method directly. So every local statuses are in some. Oh my goodness, dude. Dude, that is the craziest thing ever. Do you know anyone else who does that? I don't know. Maybe you're onto something. Dude. Then mix all of them and also use prefixes like thy, one, a, and so on. Dude. You have like a crazy mental map of all your variables. Dang. I'm gonna have to see your code one of these days. All right, all right. Let's try to make it to the end. Whoops. Put this piece here. Try to make it to the end. Okay. Let's put this here. Put that guy here. That guy here. Put this guy here. And put this guy here. Oh, we got it. Okay, who's the winner? Oh, did we get a huge fat error? Okay. The winner by knockout. Ooh, it is a tie. Tie is true. Oh, I'm not doing. Ooh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I see what is going on. Yeah, if it's a tie, it says they both lose. Okay, yeah, because the opponent doesn't even get the is tie. Is it really a tie? Let me check the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not. Wait, it's not a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It shouldn't be a tie. Game over. You lose. Get good, son. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, they both got the game over. You lose. Get good, son. Come on, man. I might show some in the future when I want to see the world burn. I will be waiting. I will be waiting diligently for the good news. Okay, so the first thing I gotta do is let's remove this from here. And let's just call this. Well, I need this to be in here, actually. Let's do response equals this. Whoops. Formatting is all messed up. Is tie. Let's see if we can fix it. Response goes in here. And then here, we delete this. We just give it response. That. Okay. And that should be good. Yeah, if I format it, okay, fix the formatting a little bit. So basically, this function's borked. This shit is borked. Maybe I shouldn't say that in my code. Always ties. Card shift. Let me open it in the browser. That's kind of cool. I like this. I like the pink highlight over in the dark text. I think that looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of like a cyberpunk kind of thing. So this text over here is pretty sweet, I would say. Got a nice little gradient. Gradient is cool. But are we calling it card shift? Kind of want to call it crispy cards. Crispy cards or something. Dart's pretty cool though. Good job, Cat Codes. No, we're calling it crispy cards. Card shift is cool, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. We have to keep thinking. Who made it the furthest up the board? Deep fried poker game. Dude, but Balatro's winning. Made so much money though. Isn't Balatro a deep fried poker game? Who made it? Okay, this is bored. I'll have to look at it later. Okay. Rubber ducky time. Well, the thing is, like, this game is evolving as we go with it. Cause like right now the win condition. Hold up, let me make another game. Okay, I'm gonna join. Right now the win condition is like whoever makes it further up the board wins. So like if I play cards and like I can like kind of block the other person. But I kind of want to like make a win condition where it's like whoever can't place a piece on the board first loses. So like or maybe like whoever if you make it to the top you should probably win also. Made it to the top. So like I was thinking like whoever makes furthest up the board. Right now it's like whoever makes the furthest up the board, but now I want to like make it so like if you run out of legal moves you lose. That might be more fun. So like I'm still thinking of like how the win condition is gonna work, and then like at some point the game is gonna might be more crazy. It might be something that looks like Dungeon Dice Monsters. I don't know if you've ever played Dungeon Dice Monsters, so it looks like this. Look at this shit. This shit is so freaking cool, man. Like, damn, dude. Oh, wait, there's like a Steam game of this? What? Dude. Dude, this shit is so freaking cool. Dude, look at this, bro. Yes. Dude, just yes, dude. Yes. Um, it's maybe it's a good idea to do single player. It's probably a good idea for testing, but not at the moment. We made it to the top. Thanks, earworm inserted. Bruv, ever watched Animal Olympics? What did that? What? No. Should I? Was Cards at some point working title? Crispy Card sounds like what a Casio eats on a daily basic. The name's the game right. Okay, well, I better get going now for this time. Let me commit my code before I forget. Fixed a bunch of endgame borked logic. All right. I'll see you guys later. Stay crispy, y'all. This is the simul shift.